In 2018, one of the most terrifying movie monsters will return to the big screen, for what will be the first time in 8 years, when The Predator hits theaters. By now, it is common knowledge that Shane Black will be directing the newest installment of the legendary franchise. But what information don't we know? And is James Franco going to take the lead role? Well, what better time than the 29th anniversary of the iconic original to take a look at everything you need to know about upcoming The Predator. Remember Hawkins from Predator? You do? Awesome. Well, Shane Black, who portrayed that character, is also a renowned writer and director. He is known for such films as Lethal Weapon, Last Action Hero, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, Iron Man 3 and The Nice Guys. He will also be directing the upcoming Doc Savage, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, but not before he returns to the Predator franchise to direct and co-write The Predator. Black is excited at the prospect of reinventing the franchise, and fans are thrilled to have him steering the ship. Upon the first announcement, many thought that Black's fresh take on the Predator franchise would reboot it. However, he's since clarified in an interview with Collider that this would not be the case, instead confirming that The Predator would indeed be a sequel. Why start over, when you've all this rich mythology yet to mine? Personally, I'm glad Black isn't rebooting. Reimagining a beloved franchise commonly redesigns and changes everything to suit the helmer's new vision. And I don't think any major changes to the creature of the Predator would work. It's such an incredibly well thought out warrior. And major alterations would only serve to take away from it. Look what happened when Predators gave the creatures a significant redesign in 2010. The original Predator creature is just too iconic to change so drastically. Now that we know The Predator will be a sequel to Predator, it's possible that the events of the original will link to the sequel. This wouldn't be the first time this has happened. Although Predator 2 was a standalone adventure, the film did make reference to the events in the rainforest. And Predator's Anna was also seen on videotape. Events that took place in Predator were also referenced in the 2010 film Predators. Thus, with The Predator officially being a sequel, and standalone sequels becoming a thing of the past, as well as Black's involvement in the original, it's highly likely that Predator will be involved in the new film in some capacity. That biggest possible involvement is our next point. Everybody wants this to happen. Ever since news of The Predator broke, fans have been wondering if Arnold Schwarzenegger will reprise his iconic role as Major Dutch Schaefer from 1987's Predator. Arnie's name has come up a couple of times when The Predator has been discussed, and rightfully so. We want to know what happened to Dutch since the rainforest incident. According to some reports, Black has met with Schwarzenegger to discuss a potential role in the film, so that's definitely promising. Dutch's involvement in the project would definitely tie the events of Predator to The Predator. Make it happen, Mr. Black. We want Arnie. In a recent interview with Empire, Black revealed that the franchise would feature a new main character. The hero of the film, the name I've given the guy, is Quinn McKenna. According to Popcorn Talk, James Franco is being pushed real hard for the lead role of Quinn, which could be divisive amongst fans to say the least. At this point, nothing else is known about Quinn McKenna. However, the fact that we have a main character makes the project suddenly feel very real. It likely won't be too long before we have casting news on the role. On a side note, this doesn't contradict Schwarzenegger's potential return. Due to Dutch's circumstances, he would likely have more of a mysterious supporting role rather than the lead. But that's just conjecture at this point.